Greetings everyone, it's Grypher here. We're looking at mods in the game for World of Warships today. Mods come in many different flavours. You have a lot of cosmetic ones, like ones you can put on your ship important in game. You can change your captain around, you can change your combat missions, your after rewards, your medals earned. You can change your traces. If you're blind, you can send out different colour shells. You can change all your alerts in games, from torpedoes to the alert icons like the Star Wars "It's a Trap" with Admiral Akbar. There are many different mods out there in the game, but there are a couple that really enhance the in-game functionality, especially when you're in battle, and I want to hear people's thoughts, and I'll ask that at the end. So I'm going to look at two. One I personally do use in the game, and we'll go through that one first. And the second one is one I think should be removed, and we'll go through that. Now, the first one used to be called Navigator, but it's now called Battle Expert. It's a mod that people can download even from the official mod station. Let's bring it up here. So as you can see here, Navigator right under my crosshairs is that one that shows me the angle of the enemy vessel. Now this is just looking at the angle on the mini-map. So you've got the mini-map, it's taking that angle of direction for the ship, and it's calculating its angle to me. Generally red means it's bad, you got yellow and green meaning you're going to get a good pen on its side, etc. And the Battle Expert also has here, it also has their speed. As you can see, green means they're going forward, yellow means they're stationary, and red will be that the ship is reversing. So you don't even need to see the smokestack, because this mod is getting it from their speed on the mini-maps. If they're going forward on the mini-map, it changes it to green. So look, yes, you can visually see they're going forward, but it's very beneficial to players that do use. Now this mod has been around for a very long time, so it will be interesting to see if it'll ever get removed. I personally don't think so. I don't think it should be there. I know many really good players that don't run this mod, and they're great at the game because they look at the minimap. They can see when a boat's going to come out broadside, and they look at the minimap, they look at the angle, and as you can see, we've got an Austin coming up here. He's completely green, AP in the Worcester, and he's not going to last long with those salvos, but you can see how beneficial it is. It tells you basically when is a good time to really aim those guns. It gives you the speed of the vessel, not the speed, sorry, the direction of the vessel, with green forward, yellow stationary, and red reverse. They're not always precise. Sometimes they could be creeping forward and it's yellow, and like you still need that visual gauge on them, but they give you a big advantage, and that's the problem with this mod. Not everyone runs it, and it's giving you an advantage potentially over other players that may think they're well angled, but they're not. They may think that they're speed juking you, but they're not. So that particular mod, I really think it shouldn't be there. I'm using it. I personally do use it. I'm not denying it. It's been there for a long time. In the early days, I thought it should have been removed, but it never has been. It's been out for such a long time. I'm going to continue to use it. I have grown to like it. If they did remove it or say it was not a legal mod, I would happily then stop using it and just go back to reading the minimap. Now, the next mod is probably one that I have more issue with, and it's called Advanced Attention Marker. So what this does is, again, it works with the minimap. So someone clicks on the minimap, but that also then pings on your screen where you're looking with your guns when you zoomed in or zoomed out. So if you're pinging on a CV or a stationary ship, if you can ping them precisely, your guns will hit. And let's go have a look at this. So here we go. Vessel's gone dark. I'll ping the minimap. There you go. It's not precise. You can see I've hovered over that white ping on the screen. So you ping the minimap over the where he was last, and these aren't locked on. So if you've got a CV or a battleship that is stationary, that was probably a bad example. First one missed. Ping the map again. But someone gets a hit. There we go. So as you see, he comes up, and the ping is not that far off. The ping is not that far off at all. So here Sergeant Slaughter's going to DCP and go dark, and then we're going to try this experiment again. Click off him. Ping the minimap for me. And what makes there, and that's right on him, and what makes this mod slightly broken, I could be running it, and if my div mate or anyone on my team pinged the map, it would display on my game screen like this. As you can see, I'm actually hitting him. Blind fire. Yeah, you can do this anyway by aiming your guns on the minimap, but this makes it so much easier to do. You don't need the minimap. Getting a few hits, but not too many there, but he gets another fire. But it's... I really think that particular mod is probably a worse one than a Battle Expert. It takes away any of the skill to do a blind fire. Like if you can ping someone in smoke roughly, and that will help so many. Will help you to focus your own shots potentially. I really think that particular mod shouldn't be allowed, because especially for CVs that remain stationary, or battleships that are stationary that sit there at range, if you can ping exactly where they are on your minimap and shoot effectively, even if it's not locked on, you could hit them, you could kill them, you could do a lot of damage. And I personally, with that particular mod itself, I believe that one is a bit too broken. It's not taking information that you have on the minimap and just displaying it there. It's literally letting you ping the minimap and transferring that information into a visual guide upon your screen where you can shoot. Battle Expert takes what's in the minimap and it gives you that information in a more simpler way to look at things. But yeah, the advanced attention marker is giving you too much guidance, I believe. Now the mod is available. I got it from Aslan's. I'm pretty sure I've been informed that it was in Mod Station. I haven't checked in Mod Station myself, but those two mods, I think, well, legal mods. We're not going to talk about anything from Warpack. Those two legal mods, I think, are probably some of the worst ones, because they assist in the game. They insist in how you play the game. A lot of the other mods that you could potentially use, as I said, don't do that much of a difference. But those two, especially the attention marker, will have an impact. Not all the time. It's not going to break the game. It's not going to be a hacking, but some players only need a small edge to make all the difference in the game, and there could be that edge that it gives them. I'd love to see some of these mods by rule be asked to be removed for some competition, but it'd be hard to manage. But we'll have to wait and see for that one. Are there any other mods out there that you think should be banned that are available in Aslan's or Mod Station? Any mods you think break the game from a battle perspective? I know there are a couple other mods out there that I haven't highlighted. Ones that show radar range from you to the vessel, so it knows if it's a Nevsky, it's 12k and you're 11k from it, and you'll get a message on your HUD saying within radar range. So it's those kind of visual cues. It's that bit of information that maybe you should know and you don't know, and the game and that mod tells you. So there are mods out there like that as well, and they're they're helpful, but some people could say that's also game breaking because it's giving you that information that players aren't aware of or they haven't learned. If you do have a mod that you think should be added, do drop it in the comments, or if you think both of these mods are absolutely fine, I'd love to hear your feedback as well. I think I will in about, we'll say 2 months in October, I'll revisit the mods issue, see if anyone's put up any other mods that we can get from the mod packs, and see if we think any other ones are worth saying that they should not be allowed, or I'll eat my humble pie if enough people say these mods are fine, and I will agree with the masses. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for the time for watching this video. Don't forget to click subscribe in YouTube, or you can give me a follow on Twitch.